Hey guys,
Hi, everyone.
welcome to the podcast.
Yes, welcome.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm nervous.
Me too.
Yeah, I know I interact with y'all all the time and whatever, but you know, I'm a little nervous.
Yes, most definitely. So, I guess we could get started, huh?
That's right. Hi, Cassandra. Good evening.
Hi. Okay, guys, for those that don't know me, my name is Niche. I am one of Sabrina's best friends, and I have three children by the ages of 8, 5, and 3. And thank you guys for tuning in.
That's right. That's right. And for those of you that don't know me, I am Sabrina, and I have three children as well. Nyla, Cassidy, and Tobias, 12, 7, and 2. So, yeah, I know my kids because they be on Facebook all the time. All I do is talk about them and complain about them, right? And we do have a third member, Shauna, who was not able to be with us tonight. She's on a family camping trip. You know, she's momming, and she'll be here next week. But she sends lots of love, and she tells everybody hi, and she'll see us when she gets back from North Carolina. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Julian.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Okay, so I want to just say the reason why I wanted to do just mommy and when Sabrina brought it to my attention. Well, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was like, woo, because I'm real private. Anybody that knows me, I'm not an open book. I'm private and I'm shy all in one. But I said, you know what? Let me just give it a try. I'm like, this is a way to connect with other moms, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that's going through or feeling the way that I feel sometimes. So that was part of the reason why I wanted to do this. And I'm gonna just give you a little backstory of my life. So back in 2005, no, I'm wrong, 2015, I became a stay-at-home mom right after I got married. I was a stay-at-home mom for 4 years. So in 2019, I just felt like the walls was just closing in on me. Like I was not myself at all. So I was like, you know what? I'm going back to work. So I made an admission. I went back to work in 2019, and then 2020, I had to pull out of work again because of the pandemic. So I just got depressed all over again, and here we are, 2021, and I'm still a stay-at-home mom. So that's just a little of my backstory.
That's right. And my best friend was a big part of the reason why I wanted to start this podcast because, you know, as a best friend, her and I talked about the way she was feeling. You know, a lot of the things I couldn't say I 100% related to because I was not in her shoes. I never had to, you know, be a stay-at-home mom and be home with my children 24/7. So, you know, I would just listen and offer the best advice that I could until the Rona came. And when COVID first came out, I was still working. I was still working until school opened back up. And when they only opened them up for a week, that's when I had to make the decision to had it. Did I just say had it? I had to make the decision to, you know, stay home with my children. And that's when I slowly but surely started to figure out, you know, some of the things that she would vent to me about and express to me because I was starting to feel those same things.
Yeah.
You know, like being home all day was cool at first. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a breeze. You know what I'm saying? But slowly but surely it was just not that. And I don't want anybody to get this misconstrued about this podcast. This podcast is not um, about bashing our kids. It's not about complaining about our kids, but it's really about us being real because a lot of the times people be afraid to say things or post things, you know, or feel things, communicate how they feel because of the way that people are going to judge them. Well, you a mom, you're not supposed to feel that way, you know, and that's just not realistic because at the end of the day, moms are people too. You was an individual before you became a mother. And that's the one thing that we all forget. You know, after a while, we get so into just our kids, our kids, our kids, our kids, and we
Right.
just forget about ourselves. You know?
You just start to lose yourself. You know,
Yeah.
I know I did, you know, so and you know, to this day I'm still going through it, you know, but I'm just trying to be strong and just hold on and, you know, just take it day by day because it's very overwhelming, it's very stressful. And I'm the type of person where I don't talk about my problems. I keep a lot inside, and that's not healthy either.
Right. And that brought me to this picture that I stumbled across. I'm gonna pull it up for you guys. It says that you can still you can love your kids and still want to break, get annoyed with them, want them to go to bed, want time away from them, not want to be touched, struggle with motherhood, miss your old life, have days you don't want to mom, and want them to be quiet. And I just felt like that was like super relatable to everything
Right.
about motherhood, you know, and not taking anything away from the fathers, but you know, let's just be realistic here. Like when it comes to the kids, most of the time, I won't say all the time because there are some dads who hold it down, but most of the time, you know, it's the moms. Like,
Right.
I know my kids walk straight past their daddy, like he ain't
Exactly.
even here, and
Exactly.
come straight to me. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right. I was just about to say that. And as
mm-hmm.
far as needing a break, you know, that's a big one for me. Well, you know now because you have three of your own, but
Right.
you know, it was said to me, "Oh, you a mother, you don't need no break." You know, like when I was raising my kids, I didn't get a break. So, you know, I just be feeling guilty about asking people to even watch my kids. I have a lot of people who reaches out to me like, you know, if you need a break, you could call me. And I'm just like, you know, I feel guilty now because that replays in my head like you're a mother, you don't need a break. But
Right.
now I'm at the point where it's like,
When the
girl, but
break comes, whew, I'm out. Like, you want the kids? All right, they be there in about 25, 35 minutes. Bags packed, all that. You need to spend the
like,
money, all that. Because my mom and my mother-in-law, no, they the break queens. I be like, y'all want these kids?
listen,
Gotta
it's
figure it out.
easy. For me, it's easy when I just had one. And
Yeah,
then when I had two. But when you got three,
girl, it's
I try to
different.
watch all three. They trying to break them up, and I'm just like, nah. You're gonna take one. You're gonna take all. So
Yeah,
you know, it's like even if you do get a break, you know, sometimes from like one or two, it's still not a break to me. Like, does that make sense? Because I need
the whole break.
right, right,
Right. And we have young sons. And I remember when I we found out that I was having a boy. My best friend knew before me, but she was just telling me, she was just like, you know, the love of a son is just so much different from a daughter. And she was like, I can't explain it. I can't explain it. You're just gonna, you know, you're gonna see when you have him. And she wasn't lying. He the most lovable. He gave me kisses all day. He gave me hugs, but he bad as hell. And he clingy as hell. I mean clingy. Like at nighttime, he be having me like this, like clingy. Like I'm his woman. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't trying to take that third one, you might as well just leave the other two here because they don't really be the problem. It be the little ones that be the
right.
problem.
And you want the oldest one be helping me out. Like,
Okay, because not be holding it down. Hi guys, we got some comments. Tanya said, very true, constantly judged and scrutinized. That's absolutely true. You got like a lot of people feel like they got to be careful what they say or careful what they post because they don't want to be embarrassed. That's why a lot of women who go through postpartum depression, they
right,
don't speak on it. You know what I'm saying? They don't want people to think they don't love their kids or that they want to hurt their kids. And that's not what that means. You know what I'm saying? Like
right,
it means that you are dealing with something within yourself that you need to figure out. And that's okay. Like that's what we're here to tell y'all. That's okay. Like
now
to feel these things.
I'm just learning that though.
Yes,
You
yes.
know, I really keep a lot inside.
Mm-hmm.
Like one day, like even to this day, I feel like one day I'm gonna just have a breakdown because
Right.
I keep a lot inside.
Shasha
So,
said she yelling at the damn twins now.
hey, Sha.
But yes, but you know I'm always here for you, girl.
I know, girl.
This ear and that ear.
And even sometimes I feel guilty to even vent, like, because I know other people have their own problems, and sometimes you just feel guilty to even vent about your own problems because I don't want to seem selfish to your problems. So
that's right. Because I know I felt like that a lot of days when I was going through stuff. I'd be like, dang, I don't want to call best friend because we was just talking about something yesterday. I don't think she in the mood to hear my shit today. She probably heard this shit 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we always there for each other. It's a time, and it's we understand that how to give each other space and when to come in and when to step back, and it's just a good thing.
right.
But Tanya said, even in the mommy groups, we're all human. Everyone needs a break. Hell, even the kids. That's facts. That's facts. The kids need a break as well.
It's true.
This about them right now sure ain't, but they do need a break.
That's true. That's true. That's real true.
Yes. Shanice said, I'm learning right now. Shanice, okay. Shanice is one of the reasons why I wanted to start the podcast. I don't know if you guys remember, I went live some time ago to talk about the idea of the podcast. And Shanice had been going through some things. And now I don't talk to Shanice personally. I probably only been around her 1 or 2 times physically. But, Niche could tell y'all, like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm always trying to be somebody's friend or be that person to other people. So when I seen like some of the posts that she was writing, I was disturbed about it, because I felt her, and she clearly felt alone. And I'm glad that you're tuning in because this is for you, boo. And keep on watching because we're gonna get deep. We're gonna get real. Y'all see I got my Hennessy, boo got her wine. I got my vape pen. This is what keeps me relaxed. Okay? Don't judge.
If you break down, you are weak. I have heard that often or crazy. It's really sad. Yeah, like this is why it's hard for you to even vent to people because certain things that people say to you, you don't even want to feel like a burden on nobody.
Or even the people that it's coming from.
You human. Like, what you mean? You can't have a breakdown.
Right. Even the people, like sometimes that the advice be coming from, you be like, I wasn't expecting for you to have that approach with me, or, I wasn't expecting for you to say that.
Why do people feel as though they just have it all together? Like everybody don't have it all together.
Like you was just a perfect mom when you was raising your children.
I'm trying to tell you.
Like they all became successful lawyers and doctors and entrepreneurs and all of that good stuff. And that's just not realistic. If anybody ever told you that they didn't need a break or they didn't want to be bothered with their kids or they felt like crying or they did cry or they just felt like giving up, they lied.
Right.
They lied.
Right.
They lied. It's just not realistic. And it's just don't pass that energy on to nobody else. Don't do it.
No. And a lot of people just feel as though because I'm married, I have it good. Oh, your husband wants you to be home. You could be a stay-at-home mom. He hold it down. You just take care of the kids. Just make sure he got a warm meal. They just think like it's the life, and it's not.
Right.
It's not. No, it takes a strong person to be a stay-at-home mom for 4 years, and I'm doing it again. I'm over it, y'all. I'm over it.
Girl, I'm over it. It's been a year. I said to Nisha, I said, I don't know how to, because I'm ready to look. Call the people. No, but for real. But a lot of people do think that way. Like, oh, it's easy. I seen a man post a status maybe like 2 weeks ago. Like, what's so hard about being a stay-at-home mom? Like, all you got to do is cook and clean for the kid, take care of the kids. Like I commented on it, but then I slowly found myself just falling back because I'm like, there's no point in arguing this. Even though you're a dad who has had their children for long periods of time, summer vacations or whatever the case may be, look, It's just kids act totally different with their mothers than they do their fathers. Okay, that's number one. Mommy is normally the pushover. Dad is normally the enforcer.
Right.
You know, Wade say all the time, like, I'm always the bad guy. Because look, I'll be like, wait.
Yeah.
Like, huh, daddy?
All kids is like that.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
All kids are like that. It's just like we trying to read your comments at the same time, guys.
Kiara Pretty said, being a stay-at-home mom plays on your mental. For sure.
Yeah, yes, it does. Let me tell you. I'm trying to tell you, 2019, I ain't know if I was coming or if I was going. Okay. I ain't want to be bothered with the kids. I ain't want to be bothered with the husband. I ain't want to be bothered with nobody. So it do. Like I really didn't know if I was coming or going. That shit is not for everybody. I'm trying to tell you.
Yes. And my friend, hey friend, this is my friend Mississippi. Hey friend. Drea said, I did it for 1 year when my kid was younger. It's like the days seem shorter and you just don't have time to do everything. I feel like you ain't got time to do anything when it comes to you.
Right.
Like, I was in such a good place. I was losing weight. Y'all know, because I was taking mad pictures like, ooh, boot, size 12 jeans, what's up, push through. And then, I don't know, I just like, when I'm stressed out, I eat. Like, I'm going straight to the kitchen. I'm not hungry, but I'm finna eat a whole pot of rice. I'm gonna eat it with some gravy. I'm gonna eat it. And look at my arm. It jiggles now. Like, you see me in the gym early. I'm trying to get this thing together because it's just so easy to forget about you and just to let yourself go and just to not care about you no more. I wasn't getting my nails done. I wasn't going to the hair salon. I wasn't doing like nothing. And then came my fourth child, the Brie Mix. And Brie Mix kind of gave me my identity back. And like, it had me feeling good about myself. And I was making other people happy. Hey, Shauna. And, you know, it just gave me something to look forward to outside of my normal.
Right.
You know, things become very routine. You wake up, you get the kids breakfast.
Right.
You do your lessons. You got to wash clothes. You got to have dinner done. You got to feed them lunch. You got, like, it's just, and then by the time you get to sit down, it's about 10, 11 o'clock
at night. Right.
Go to sleep.
10 o'clock at night. You don't know if you want to enjoy the peace and quiet when everybody go to sleep, or you want to go to sleep with them. It's like you don't have no time for yourself. You don't at all.
Yeah, stress eating. That's my number one. I told you, Nikki, I'll be eating mad rice. Like, I will cook a pot of rice and make a can of gravy and pour that shit together and eat it without no care in the world. It's so good. And complain about it later. Yep. Kara Pretty said, I've worked from home for a few years prior to COVID, but when the kids had to stay home, I felt thrown off. Too much together time. Yes.
Right. I agree.
Absolutely. Thanks, Shauna.
I agree.
Absolutely.
And for me, it's like, not to cut you off, for me, it was like being a stay-at-home mom for so long is that when they had to start virtual learning, it wasn't nothing different for me because I've been already doing this day in and day out. So I'm stressed, though. I'm stressed.
And not to mention the toll that it took on the kids. Like my baby Cassidy, from that transition from being in school to not being in school to not going back to school, like she's behind. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people's children are behind because they didn't get that in-school learning, that in-school activity. You know, the teachers did the teachers did the best that they could under the circumstances. Nobody foreseen this coming besides Donald Trump, who ain't tell nobody. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they did the best that they could, and we need to get a check too, because we was the teachers as well.
Okay.
Like, you know, and it's just been a struggle. So now that they're about to go back to school, I'm just kind of anxious. You know what I'm saying? To see how she does and, you know, exactly how far behind they feel she is and what's going to happen for her moving forward. And, you know, it's a lot. So, and these kids were stressed and we were stressed and we was all taking it out on each other. Cause I know I was like, get out of my face. Like, but I felt bad because they're going through some shit too.
Right. And I don't know who can relate. Like you said, I was stressed. It was to the point where I was so stressed. Imagine trying to work with two, three different kids at, in different grades. It's like it got to the point where I started answering the questions for her. Don't
Hello.
judge me. Don't judge me.
Did it? They did. I know some of y'all did y'all kids' homework. By the time y'all logged out of them
Don't
computers,
judge me. Like
computer no more.
I was stressed out. Like
Computer no more.
I was running out of patience. Like I have no more patience in me at all.
Hi, Nye. How you doing?
I barely eat. I have many things to do on the day.
Yes, that's a fact. That's a fact. But yeah, I know y'all was doing y'all kids' work because I did a couple assignments, like already's and stuff. I was like, look,
Right.
8 plus 27 is this. Like, over it. I seen that meme with it was like, what is 1 plus 1? Johnny had 2 apples. April had 5. That's how I was. I was like, you know what? Just
We
go.
frustrated, they scared because we get to yelling at them, but they just trying, it was a mess. It was a mess. And even though they're going back next week, thank God, I'm still nervous. Like
Jesus.
I'm still nervous. I'm very nervous.
Very much so, because now we have this Delta, and most of our children are too young to get vaccinated, although I'm not vaccinated. And we don't have control over how other people teach their kids. I know some parents don't want their kids to wear masks. Some parents, don't want their kids to follow the guidelines that's going to keep everybody safe. So, as mothers and parents, we just have to teach our children how to protect themselves and others, even if others aren't taught how to protect them.
Right.
Because I be damned. Okay, I don't want to hear no Delta, no Mu, no, what's the other ones? I don't want to hear about none of that. I don't want to hear none of that.
I lost count.
I'm sending them to school with the Lysol disinfectant spray, the hand sanitizer, the hand wipes, the extra masks. Look, they're going to have all of this stuff clipped onto their little book bags because I refuse. Strip your clothes off when you get to the door. Don't go sit on your bed. Don't touch nothing. Wash your hands.
Right.
Get in the shower. All of that. All of that. Thanks, mother. My mother watching y'all. Hey, mom.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you are good and ready now because I'll be seeing your posts. Guys, we've been feeling the same way. And it's not that we want to kick the kids out. We want to kick the kids out, but it's like, first of all, they definitely need to be back in school. Like
they do. They definitely need one-on-one. They do.
All kids can't learn virtually. It's just not for everybody. Everybody doesn't learn the same, and that's just that. Like,
yeah, they do. They definitely need that one-on-one. Because listen, a part of me, I hate to say this, but a part of me feel like they're gonna go back virtual. I
think so too.
I really feel like that. And if that's the case, I'm gonna need therapy.
Period.
I'm being real honest. I'm gonna need it.
And that's fine, because I'm gonna be right there with you. What's her name? I'm gonna have to sign myself up because I know you get tired of hearing me talk. Like, girl.
Listen, at this point, I don't even think we care if each other get tired.
No, we don't at all. We don't at all. And therapy is good. You know what I'm saying? Therapy is good. When I was going to therapy, I was in a good space. Like, me and my therapist, she had me feeling so just good after I left out of there that I wanted to get her a gift. I think I posted it on Facebook and a couple of y'all comments and it was like, no, she can't accept it. And I was like, well, I'm gonna leave it on her card. I won't tell her it's for me, but
yeah, if they go back virtual, I'm definitely gonna have to look into that.
We're gonna have to have some mommy bonfires. Just momming the bonfire because like the sage, because we're gonna need it. We're gonna need it. Nikki said my youngest went back last week and I was doing cartwheels. I know that's right. That makes my heart beat fast. Yes, no virtual. Only if absolutely necessary. Like, I'm supposed to be going back to work in 3 weeks. starting a new job, and I'm just like, thank God it's the three. Like, I just need to see how things are going. My kids are in a new district. We moved. I got to get used to this. They got to get used to this. And I don't want to start something and then next thing you know, boom, I'm back in the same situation that I was in last
Exactly.
year.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I'm
really
afraid
why
of.
I'm reluctant to even been to start searching, because I'm just trying to see what's gonna happen. Because
Right.
once I get into the swing of my thing, I'd be cool. Everything flows. Like when we could get out the house and I ain't gotta have nobody messing up the house all day and I could just come home and do regular duties, that's fine. But I don't want to start something, get excited about it, and then
Right.
having to leave. Cause that's it.
Yeah, I agree. No virtual, but I'm just saying, I just have that feeling, but I'm with you. I hope not.
Yes, I definitely appreciate the teachers. Very much so. Very much so. Cause I was like, dang, this is what they go through. And imagine we was just home with our kids. They got our kids, other people's kids. They
Right.
got to go home to their kids, so
Right.
it definitely they definitely need to get paid more, for sure. Cause they are the reason why everybody ain't walking around half retarded. So,
Right.
you know. But oh my gosh, 7:30 came so fast.
No,
This
I'm
is
not
like,
ready.
oh, we can keep going, girl. If you want
10
to.
more minutes. 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes.
So, guys, we also wanted to ask you guys, like, what? Give us some topics that y'all would want us to talk about.
Right, right.
We're going to be
Definitely
doing this every Sunday, right? Is that correct?
every Sunday at 7 o'clock. We definitely have an email address for you guys to write us. If you want us to touch on a certain subject, or if you want to ask us questions, or if you want to vent, anything, this is our email address. And it is just momming the podcast at gmail.com. Or you can message us on Facebook. You can message us on Instagram. After we finish this video, we will be uploading it to our YouTube page for you guys to watch. It'll still be up here on Facebook. But yes, interact with us. Like, we friends. Hey, friends.
Right.
This is about to be a kumbaya.
We need an hour.
Hour.
Maybe next time when Shauna is with us, we could do an hour.
Yeah, for sure.
Shahara is only for 30 minutes.
Oh, yes. Nikki said, let me teach y'all mommies how to coupon. I'm here for that, girl.
Oh, yes.
Definitely.
Definitely.
You're going to send me some videos and things. I said, that girl, if we have another Ida, Nikki, me and mom right up here. Stay right in the garage. Just move one of them shelves over. But thank you, Dee. Thank you.
Shahara.
Yes, thank you so much. We were like super nervous before we went on. I seen Niche had her glass of wine. I said, let me go pour my Hennessy because this is it. But
even now, guys, this right here is like a break for me because my son is literally he's twisting on the door right now. Like, yes. So this is a break for me right now because my son is at the door. Like,
and mine's in the room sleep. I made Wade take the girls to the community room to play, and Tobias was asleep, so I just closed the door. And I thank God that he been asleep, because he gonna wake up though, because he won't have me up all night thinking he about to be flipping, tugging, pulling, and sticking his finger in my ear. Oh, crazy baby.
Got a whole father in the living room coming in trying.
They want to know what you're doing. Don't worry, we gonna have them on one day. We gonna have them on one day. Yeah. I done turn my live notifications on so I can catch y'all. So yes, that's the energy we like, Nye.
Thank you.
I don't know if there's other podcasts like this, but I'm not I don't watch podcasts. I watch Nicki Minaj podcasts because I like Nicki Minaj, but I was never really into that. So it just seems like now was just because everybody has been shut in, like this is it's just the timing. On God's timing, like God said right now. God said move, right. So you gotta move. You know
You've
what
been talking about this for a while, so
I know, for a long time. And you was the first person I brought it to, like, I want to do a podcast. And she was just like, go ahead, girl. Like, anything I'd be like, she'd be like, go ahead, do it, girl.
not knowing she was gonna try to involve me.
She thought I was doing it by myself. Shauna was saying that she wanted to do something similar. And I was like, oh my God, I was just telling Ranisha the same thing. I was like, we should just do it together. And, that's how we became one. They're both two of my closest friends. And I talk to them both about deep personal issues within my life. And, we just have good energy. And we're going to keep bringing y'all this fire.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was so nervous and so shy, but I love it. It's a good vibe.
Yes.
Thank you, Amber.
I don't know, but I enjoyed. Thanks, Amber. I'm here for a great job, ladies. I'm a huge podcast listener. That's what's up. So, okay, nice. Since you're a huge podcast listener, give us some tips, y'all. Do y'all like our presentation? Like, we worked hard on this. We made us a little logo. We got our little background. We found the perfect streaming service. Like, how do you think this is our first time? Like, we ain't know nothing about nothing. Like,
right.
Like how to start a podcast, and we're winging it. Like, we ain't never done this before. So what do you guys think? Like, how do you like our presentation? What do you think we could do better, if anything? What's up? Talk to us. We looking at y'all comments. Let me put my glasses on.
And if you missed the very beginning, it would be posted on our page. If you missed the very beginning.
Yes, absolutely. If we posted it, it's gonna definitely stay on Facebook. Thanks, Julian. Oh, did y'all hear our theme song? Boom. Oh, did y'all hear our theme song? J Dash, see him in the comments. That's my brother. He did that for us. He produces music. Yes, he did our little beat to our video, to our intro, and we are thankful and appreciative of that, because that just added a little extra spice to it.
Right.
Great job. Great job. Thank you, guys. We're natural. This is dope. Loving the energy. Just keep being y'all. Interaction is definitely key, for sure. Like, we even plan on having, like, let me say, because I hate the ring light in my lenses. We even plan on having y'all, like, some people join us some weeks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, get on here with us. We can have up to 10 people on here at one time. We don't plan on doing all that. But
yes. Every week it would be a different topic. Every week. Today we just wanted to get on. We just wanted to introduce ourselves and, give a little backstory. But every week it'll be a different topic.
A lot of moms have kids with disabilities. That's a good topic. And I think Candace would be a great guest for the topic. For sure. Shout out to the autism moms. My mom is an autism mom, and I know from, being in a household and how challenging it could be and how hard it can be with a child who has autism, who may be high on the spectrum, and it's very difficult. So we definitely plan, like, it's so much that we could talk about, you know what I'm saying? So that's why we want y'all to email us, and give us suggestions so we could pick them weekly, and talk about things that y'all want to hear, because I'm sure whatever y'all suggest, one of us has been through or can give some type of insight, or y'all could give some insight to us. Maybe one day we're gonna come on here and have a problem we need to talk to y'all about. We don't know. So for sure,
be a guest and come on and talk about it.
Oh, you missed the theme song. Okay, I'm gonna play it again for you, girl. We're gonna play it again before, like, when we get ready to go off, we're gonna play it again. So thanks, Yaya. Just keep doing what we're doing. Oh, you guys are so nice. I'm so excited that you guys liked it.
I'm very nervous. Y'all making it easy for me.
Yes, because Boo was nervous. She was like this before we got on.
I was like, ooh. Even when I first started talking, my voice was shaking. You heard it? I was like, ooh.
Yeah. Not bad. Especially when you got positive feedback.
Right.
We was thinking, like, What if we have somebody that's being negative, or, you know, because, you know, you have those type of people, but hopefully, you know, we don't run into anybody like that. Or if we do, you know, we will just kindly use the block button. There's nothing wrong with that. We don't need that. Hey, Belinda, how are you? We miss you, girl. CBC in the house.
Yes.
How are you? We need a mom support group.
Right.
Yes, support group, period. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is why I miss my backyard from where I moved from, because I could have had the fire pit out.
Right.
All kumbaya. I seen that through the paint. We could have had could have had the just momming. You know what I'm saying? Like, but don't worry, like, you don't need a backyard to do certain things. Like, I feel like God is gonna bless us in our podcast, and we're going to have many good things to come in the future. We're gonna speak that into existence for sure.
Yes, this is just the beginning for sure.
That's right. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I made a little thing. Period.
Thank you, Dennis.
I'm so goofy. Wrong emoji. Proud of y'all. Great first show. Oh, thank you, cousin. Y'all see my cousin who was trying to kill me this morning in the gym? Ooh, I ain't look like this when I was on live this morning. I had to put my wig on because he had me. But all right, guys. So we're going to get off of this. We're going to play the theme song one more time, you know, for those of you that did not get to see it. And then, you know, we're going to go back to momming. And, you know, go on with the next day. And don't forget to email us. Don't forget to follow our social medias, Instagram, just momming _ the podcast. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We don't have any videos up there yet, but we will post this one once we download it after we finish. And email us at justmommingthepodcast@gmail.com. And, you know, email us. Like, talk to us. Tell us what y'all want to know, what y'all want to hear, what y'all want to do.
Yes. And here goes our video.
Boom. Hey, did y'all like that? Y'all heard that beat? Did y'all hear that beat?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Y'all can come in. We about to wrap it up.
They said, look, you said 30 minutes.
It's past that.
All right, guys. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. We really appreciate it. And we will be back next Sunday at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. And don't forget to email us, okay? Okay, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. We love y'all. Bye.